What is up, everybody? It's not Wednesday, it's Thursday. We have our final first round makeup bout going on right now. Last night, no show. UPS is killing me. Actually, they're not killing me. Very seldomly do I run into issues with UPS, but there was some kind of crazy delay, and Doug did not get his samples and still has not gotten his samples. So hopefully that gets rectified, and we will put him on Thursday as the day, the next Thursday after he gets his samples. So that's how that's going to fly. But without any further ado, tonight we have a Florida man. It's a great headline, but Southern Bourbon addict Drew is here with his childhood friend, and they're going to duke it out over 3 samples. Here they are. What's up, my friends?
What's up?
I'd hardly call him a Florida man, but
Nah, well, he is now. So
he's like every other person that lives in Florida now. Transplant.
Yeah. I'm sure at some point in time we'll see a news article headline Florida man, and it'll be something with Drew did some kind of crazy thing.
Florida man / ER doctor did this.
Yeah, banged an alligator or something.
I mean,
whatever.
We're not totally far fetched from that.
No, we are not. How you guys doing?
Great. I'm excited.
Good. You feeling good about the samples? Just judging by the looks?
I expressed my thoughts to you privately, and I don't mind openly sharing those.
Little pre-show. Little pre-show. Yeah, it was fun. Yeah, let everybody know what you said, because that was
I'm pretty sure that the water, the bayou behind my house, which is right behind that window there, is probably darker than I know at least 2 and probably all 3 of those samples that I got. So I'm living my personal hell.
The bayou water is darker than the whiskey. You know what it isn't darker than? The one I'm drinking. Look at the color on that bad boy. Oof.
Yeah. So we get all that good Red River water, so it's all clay, and it's it's a great color.
Are you like raising your hand? Like,
I'll take one.
One of what?
One of those.
One of these?
Yeah, I'll take one.
I think you probably already got it.
I'm FOMOing.
You always FOMO, but I really do think you already have this one. Anywho, all right, you guys opened your samples backstage a little bit ahead of time. Don't lose track of which one's which, and go ahead, start getting your noses and tastes into sample number 1.
Is it okay to take the stickers off?
What sticker?
Like these?
I mean, you can try. The new sample bottles, the stickers didn't want to stick to them first, so I was worried that they were going to be falling off.
This stuff's pretty good.
Yeah. All right. While you guys are doing that, I'll do a little roll call here. Whiskey Addict Mike is here saying good luck, Drew. Drew, don't fuck this up, from Smoke by Ash Joe. Thanks, gentlemen.
Gotcha, Joe.
Patty is here. Hi, Patty. Martine is here. The Whiskey Franco. Thank you, sir. Whiskey Deke is here. Spicy Strawberry. Caesar is in the house. Jason Coates is here. Thank you. Thank you. So Donald Rance. Yep, we got Donald Rance is here. Mama Germ is in the house. All right. What is everybody in the chat drinking? I'm missing something about the apple fritter.
Yeah, you probably missed it while you were talking with us.
Ah. Oh, Joe's driving somewhere. He's watching us on the big screen in his Tesla. Oh, Randall's here. Off
What's
topic
up,
whiskey.
Randall?
All right, what are you thinking so far, guys? What do you got?
Definitely oily.
Oily like 530 or 020?
Probably like 2050.
I was thinking bar chain oil myself.
Bar chain oil? Yeah, that's pretty light, actually.
Maybe that all in one. Kind of briny.
Well, I am drinking, as usual, something for my lovely guests. And first one tonight is St. Augustine Distillery from Lost Lantern, the new Discovery Club. I told you had it. You don't need to FOMO on this one. I knew you had it.
Mm-hmm.
Well, he should.
I
He would rather drink yours than
yeah.
his.
Yeah, well, yes, that's
I mean, I completely understand.
yeah. I always drink somebody else's before yours.
Mm-hmm.
All right. So am I correct in thinking, I mean, you guys, we covered this beforehand, but your childhood friends
Mm-hmm.
grew up next to each other, went to college together. Am I correct in remembering that, Ashley, you kind of steered Drew into the whiskey world?
I think it was more we steered each other.
Okay.
I think he would probably agree with that more than anything else.
So we both always liked whiskey for sure. We always drank whiskey, but he got into it before I did. Kind of the more,
And then you FOMO'd.
and then I FOMO'd.
Yeah.
I mean, I would, I mean, define before.
I mean, you were you had a collection before I did.
To an extent, yeah. There were some things that I had. Probably got into more store picks before you did.
Yeah. No, but so he introduced me to like some of the store picks he had and like some of like not what we now refer as tater bottles. Before I really got into it, I wasn't really into it. I really had a bottle of whiskey and I drank that and made old fashions with. That was my extent of drinking whiskey.
Drank one, went and got another one.
Yep.
Yeah.
Pretty much. And
Which
then
is usually the better way to do things, unless you're doing it every day. But
sure, like us.
yeah, this is not financially responsible.
Nope.
Why do you
And
think I'm in banking? Because I can tell people this is not financially responsible.
And then we kind of sparked each other. We started buying shit like, ooh, hey, I found this. You want one? Oh yeah, give me one.
Sure.
Yeah.
And like
Those are good whiskey friends.
We've never given each other well, maybe a couple times on like really expensive bottles, we pay each other back. But majority of the time, if we buy each other a bottle, like if he buys me one, I go buy him one like equal of
Yeah,
it's a barter system.
yeah.
Makes sense.
It's not a. I mean, because I'm not worried about 50 cents here or $1 there or whatever. Yeah, I'm not going to hold that against him.
All right. Well, got any other notes than oily?
I said briny.
Yeah, briny.
Pete.
I mean, yeah. I thought that was just, very obvious. They'd really need to say that, but it's almost like the more it sits in there, I guess that peatiness kind of, for me, gives like a vanilla, almost marshmallow
Okay, nice.
note to it.
Little bit of rubber, like used Band-Aid kind of.
Okay, a little medicinal.
Yeah.
I get a nice little farmy funk on this one.
Yeah. I get like a little bit of the grain, kind of like in the back end, but I like it a lot. Of course, Jeremy gives me a freaking sample. I like it.
What can I say? I try.
How do you think I got all of this?
It wasn't all from me.
No, but you introduced me to it.
I've never done such a thing to anybody.
But you did not hold a gun to my head to buy it.
No.
And of course, the first one I bought was Mississippi Memory, and I've been hooked.
The problem is that you just have a lot of FOMO.
Yes, he does.
Yes, I do.
He is the FOMO king.
I will say there's one time it's come back and bit me in the ass, but that's about it.
Same.
Yeah, we got some guesses.
And he knows the time that it came back and bit me in the ass, and I'm okay with that.
We got somebody saying Caesar's saying it's an SNWS bottle.
I don't think it's cash strength though.
Martine saying it sounds Campbelltown-ish.
It's too, I don't know. I think it's too peated. But then again, everybody does their own thing. But
I was waiting for that. Joe, I was waiting for that. It's supposed to say Drew's head. It's okay, Joe. You don't have to correct it. We know you're driving.
Yeah, we'll let that one slide.
Honestly, and you kind of turned the corner into quite a few more single malts than you had when I met you, Drew.
Yeah, honestly, this competition did it.
Yeah.
Like,
well, good. I did my job.
Yeah. Well, the first one was like, I think it was I think it was our first one where it was all ASMs the day after they ratified the ASM as an official. And so after that, I started kind of getting more stuff. And then the next one was when you put you snuck a Lafroy in there, or Lamp Frog, and I dabbled more in peated scotch. And then now, for some reason, I tend to be going towards
You still up?
Fuck you.
All right. You getting some guesses down? You getting some thoughts jotted?
Yeah.
I think I'm ready whenever he is.
Wow. Nice.
Take your time. I'm literally. I go with
we're not rushing anybody.
Yeah.
You know what? This is one of the first shows that actually started exactly on time this season.
Well, we both showed up on time too.
You were here 20 minutes early, and it's awesome. It's awesome.
I guess I was about 15 minutes early?
15, 15. Yeah. But Drew was here 20 early, and it was great.
It's amazing how much time you get when you're off.
Let's see here.
Hope that banjo's got a lot of backup strings because they're gonna break all the time.
Fucking Martin.
I think Drew got off. That's how he cleared his head for the show.
I mean, that's what I was doing 25 minutes before.
That's not what I wanted to do.
Mm-hmm. That St. Augustine, yeah, that's good.
Yeah,
That's a really good bourbon.
I bought, so like one at the Total Wine that's like probably 45 minutes away from here. They were doing samples of stuff, and they let me try like all the different stuff. And honestly, they're like regular off the shelf bourbons. They're best. Like,
Yeah.
Like,
I mean, I would say this is probably their regular bourbon, just at cast strength and a single barrel.
Yeah.
But it's very nice. It's dusty, but it's got this minty, spearminty thing going on, and it's really nice.
Yeah,
I like it.
They're like, they had like a toasted. They had like another, like I think they had a couple of different ones that were finished, and honestly, the regular off the shelf stuff was that I was like, I like that better.
Yeah, their finish game isn't super strong.
No, it's like the one time I didn't like a toasted over a regular.
Okay.
Which we were both.
I don't care for toasted too much.
No, you get that green wood taste off of it.
Yeah.
I'm glad I started with the Richmond to get me ready.
Get you warmed up.
Mm-hmm.
I got to do math in my head really quick. Well, no.
Oh, that's cool. When you guys put a question mark on your chat, I get a extra little notification that there was a question. That's cool. I didn't realize that before, but I keep seeing these extra little squares in there, and I'm like, what is going on here? Everybody's going to put question marks in their chat now.
Yep.
That's how that's going to go.
You fucked up.
Yeah, I did.
All right.
All right.
Good
As in ready?
Yeah.
Ready.
All right, guys. Well, Drew, I don't want you to get FOMO, so we'll start with you. Generic category.
Single malt.
There was a pause there, so do that again.
Single malt.
Okay.
Generic
proof.
46. Generic casking used. Specific category, Scottish single malt. Specific proof, I'm going to stay the same. Specific casking, I'm going to go with X bourbon. And I've been kind of going in between a couple, but I'm going to go with, for distillery, I'm going to go with Lafroig. And then I'm going to do the Cargis Warehouse 1.
Got it. Good guesses, Drew. Ashley, what do you got for me?
So, full disclosure, like I said, this is not my cup of tea, so y'all gonna have to forgive me for all the Scotch and single malt drinkers. But I agree with him. Single malt For the specific proof, I said 84.
Generic ABV 84.
Yeah, generic generic ABV is 84. Let's see here. Generic casking. Let me make sure I got my notes right on that. Oops. I'll say used. That's what used. Specific category, Scotch single malt, specific ABV proof, 42.68. Ex bourbons for specific casking. Age, I said 8 years. And then I actually chose the first one on the list, the SMWS Atlantic Morning Dip.
All right. Very good stuff. Gentlemen, go ahead and bop into sample number 2.
You still have the. That's what I was going to ask. Do you still have the cool
In betweens? Yeah.
Yeah.
If I remember correctly, this one is a little bit darker than the other two. Yes.
Yes.
Since color was your thing. Yes, Patty, it is cold outside. It is real cold outside.
What's the temperature up there?
Currently, I don't know. Let's see. Can I bring it up? Ooh. It was -4 when I got home at 5:30. -12 currently.
I think it's supposed to get down to 17 here on Sunday, which is nothing for y'all, but for Louisiana, it's the grocery stores, Sam's Club today was like apocalypse now. They're buying cases of water. I mean, like I saw a buggy with 8 cases of water, and I'm like, seriously,
panic buy. Like I mean, maybe what's it going to get down to? You said 17. What's that going to last for? 2 days, 3 days, and you'll be back to fairly normal.
Yeah, 2 days max.
Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
I mean,
we may go 36 hours below freezing the entire time.
I never talk about wind chill, Deke. I know the wind chill numbers get crazy. They look just crazy. I don't ever talk about wind chill because it's that if the wind's not blowing, there is no wind chill, right? So, and I know it is blowing right now. It was windy as shit today. Is this serious? Like I saw something about this, but I thought it was a satire.
What, exploding tree?
Yeah.
I've never heard of such a thing.
I haven't either, really. This is the first I've actually ever heard of it. I mean, is it possible? I don't know. I don't think at minus 25 it'll be, because I mean, I've seen actual temps of minus 38 in my lifetime. I don't think I've ever seen a tree explode. Aha, Travis is here.
Hey, there he is.
A fellow Louisianan who does not live in Louisiana anymore.
Nope.
Alexandria.
Yeah, I mean, I guess I get the concept. I think that's pretty extreme. I don't know as if that's, I don't know, maybe it happens, maybe it doesn't happen. But if a tree falls in the woods and nobody's around to hear it, does it actually make a noise?
Yes, because the other animals will hear it.
What do you mean? Lawrence fell last week and he hasn't shut up about it since. Hopefully somebody gets the reference.
Let's see.
I think just being in the woods scared you.
God, you had so many
I had so many what?
Westland Distillery.
You know, the thing about the Whistler, it's very inexpensive. Like $26 a bottle, inexpensive.
Right.
It's not great, but it isn't bad. And at $26 a bottle, I mean, you can drink it and not feel bad about it. You can drink it quickly. I believed you about the raccoons. I just didn't care. We were sharing the forest with the woodland creatures. Furry woodland creatures. How we doing on this one? What kind of notes you picking up on this one?
Well, like I pick up on every single malt I hear is grape.
Grape.
Like grape juice.
I got red. I got more red fruit. I see where you're coming from with the grape.
I love this bottle. This is one of my favorites.
I know. And I feel like I've had it before. I still got like a taste of peat on my palate. So
Yeah, I mean, my palate's blown after that first one.
I'm trying to like let it sit for a second, but
I let it sit for a hot second. By a hot second, I meant like an hour. It felt like longer than it really should have.
I'm gonna change that.
I definitely get like, I call it barnyard funk.
They did steal an entire bag of hamburger buns or hot dog buns or something. It was an entire bag of buns. And he was running down the path with it. It was hilarious. They also figured out how to open a cooler.
You good, bud?
He's really contemplating something.
I know. I'm starting to.
Y'all know that meme where the one, there's two people sitting on the bus, and one of them's looking out to the window, and it's all sunshine and rainbows, and the other side's dark and gloomy. That was what I just pictured. But Andrew's like on the dark and gloomy side, and I'm on like the sunshine and rainbows. Like, this is opening my world to a whole new thing. And he's like, if I don't get this right, I am effed beyond all belief.
Sorry,
that's exactly what I just pictured. So I'm just having fun right now. Forgive me.
There you go. No, have the fun you want.
Yeah. What do you say? My computer for some reason like cut itself off the internet.
You know the meme.
Florida internet.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Dylan,
third world country.
How you doing, brother?
No, it's literally
stopping by.
You know the meme where they're sitting on the bus. Okay, think of it this way: Kirk Signetti and Fernando Mendoza. You're thinking of this like Kirk Signetti, and I'm looking at this like Fernando Mendoza. If anybody's a college football fan, they'll for sure catch that reference.
So I'm going to tease this just a little bit, and I'm not going to share full details about this, but I'm going to tease this a little bit. So obviously everybody here does know the Three Guys One Grain podcast that I am a part of. We are entertaining the idea of doing a barrel pick, and the samples arrived the other day, and I've been slowly just getting into them and trying them out over the course of a few days and a few different pallets and times a day and so on and so forth. I am drinking one of those samples tonight because two reasons. One, I need to continue on trying these things at different times. And two, the distillery is in Louisiana. So you guys can do all the guessing you want. I'm not going to reveal where it's from yet. But
just sign me up for a bottle. I don't care. Sign me up. I want.
But I already counted you in for a case, Drew.
Perfect.
Can I like hint the area code?
I don't know the area code, so yeah,
don't do that. Don't do that.
Don't do
but the nose on this is there's a candy bar that I love. And last night I got a note of a candy bar on a different one. This is a different one than I'm doing here. So the note on this one is that red Pearson's nut roll, where it's the peanuts, the caramel surrounded by the that surrounds the nougat. Mm-hmm. And it is fantastic smelling, just fantastic smelling.
All right, I'm done second guessing myself.
You're done with your second and third guessing?
Yeah.
Ashley, are you ready?
I've been ready.
You've been
ready.
Like I said,
I'm just having fun. I'm the Fernando Mendoza of this episode tonight.
I
I might start saying, all glory to God here. That's how I should have started this whole thing off. First of all, I want to give all glory to God.
The memes that are coming out about that guy are hilarious.
And you were over there looking like Kurt Signetti, just like
stroking the beard.
Shots fired. What beard?
Oh, shots fired.
True. We all can't be well endowed like you.
I know. All right. Well, guys, sample number 2. Ashley, we're going to start with you. Generic categories.
I said single malt. This one came out a little bit hotter for me, but I'm saying 100 proof. Generic casking, new and used. I probably could have just said just used. Well, change that to just used.
We're going to land on only used.
Only used, yeah, only used.
Got it. Okay.
Specific category ASM. I'm gonna stick with 100 proof. Specific casking. I'm saying sherry and ex-bourbon. Or do you need me to put it in a specific order?
Nope, you're good. Okay.
And then guesses, I'll say 6 because it's still not as dark as the water behind the house. I'm gonna say Westland and exact bottle sherry wood.
Great guesses.
Good guess.
All right, Dr. Drew.
All right, single malt. I did 43 for generic, and then generic casking I did used. Specific category I did ASM. I went up on the specific proof. I went up to 46. Specific casking, ex-bourbon and sherry. And then I did Distillery, Virginia Distilling Company, the sherry cask.
Excellent guesses, gentlemen. Very good stuff, actually. Very, very good guesses. All right. Go ahead and dip your toes into sample number 3.
Hey, Jerm, I have a quick question for you.
Yeah, what do you got?
If I'm in Wisconsin and I need to get a good, I need to go to a good liquor store, where's a good place to go?
It's funny you should ask. Very funny you should ask. I have just the answer for you when I'm done looking this up.
Oh, thank you.
Yeah. Drew, the answer to your question. There's only one answer to your question. There's only one liquor store in Wisconsin that's worth going to. That is Richard's Liquors. And here we go. Everybody loves the name, the Dick Picks for Richard's Liquors store picks, but they are some of the best whiskey picks you're going to get. and you might happen to find a pick from me in the lot every now and then. Currently available, a Driftless Glen Rye pick, picked by me and Zach, and it is fantastic. Unless you're Marshall, he doesn't like the one that he got, which I think he got a bottle that has something funny with it. So we're going to get him a different one.
That's this bottle right here on my shelf.
Which one?
Right here.
Oh, yeah, there it is. I can't really see it. I'm just going to pretend I can.
See the little.
Wow, Spice, take it easy. Mama Germ is here, you know. Patty said Patty beat me to it. No, Travis, no. Woodman's is not. No. Not to say that Woodman's is not a bad one, but what people?
Was it not PG?
No, they're saying different liquor stores. You know, but Bear Brew is a. I don't know. I didn't think that's great of a liquor store. The whiskey selection was not fantastic. They did have some cool stuff the one time we went in there, but it's hit or miss really with them. Yeah, Divine's, dude, Divine's was a CF. Great store. But man, they got stuff everywhere in there. I know, Travis. All right, what are you guys thinking on this one?
Burnt rubber, but not as bad as the first one.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right, Deke. I will give you that. The Hy-Vee liquor store in Green Bay is a very, very close second to Richards. Just throwing that up.
Well, I won't share what liquor stores or what liquor stores on two of my glasses. So, but they're more local to me. So
I got Brian's barbells and bourbon glass. No. Relax. My warm up glass was Great Lakes. Maybe Germ gave them a 3-peat. And I don't know if Nate's in the chat, but the second glass was the one that he gave me for Secret Santa.
Oh yeah.
Did we do that this year?
No, I don't think so.
my glass came from a store in Lake Charles.
Store in Lake Charles.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
In my opinion, it's probably the only store in Lake Charles that's worth mentioning.
So it's all the way down there in South Louisiana.
They've got 3 of them in the state: one in Alexandria, one in Lake Charles, and one in Prairieville, which is southeast of Baton Rouge.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's a cool place, Deke. I haven't been there, but they do some really cool stuff. They got all kinds of like neat woodworking stuff with barrel staves and barrel heads and full size barrels and stuff. That's really cool. And yeah, they've done a couple collab picks with Zach, and that actually works out really good because they get to split a barrel and they don't have to have so many bottles of each thing. So. I think Dylan is mentioning the store that you're talking about? Maybe. Is
Hocus.
that correct? Is that what
Hokey
you're
Pokey.
talking about?
Yes, that is correct. The good old
All right.
Hokey Pokey.
Yeah. So Dylan is a fellow Louisiana, and he does live in Louisiana.
Good store. Really good
I,
store.
I was trying to you know, give Richard's Liquor all the credit. You know, just if people from Louisiana knew, they knew.
The thing about Zach and Richard's Liquors is he knows he's a great store. He knows he does an awesome job doing things, and he also knows that there's other places to go as well. So, but I have to do my part, and if you ever come to the state, you got to go to Richard's Liquors. It's just a thing. You got to do it.
When I finally get to Rhinelander, I'll.
Well, it's 2 hours south of me.
Oh,
Yeah, I drive 2 hours to go to the liquor store. I don't go all the time, but
well, like I said what I said.
I said what I said.
I mean, if you think about it, you know, 2 hours to the Hocus Pocus in Prairieville. That's, you know,
I don't mind driving.
That's the one that's the one I went to when I was in Baton Rouge all the time.
yeah.
I think the Eau Claire Hy-Vee is very disappointing as well, Spice. The LaCrosse or the Onalaska one or the LaCrosse or whatever you want to call it, that one's pretty good. But yeah, the Eau Claire one was pretty disappointing. The Green Bay one was just over the top. I thought that was a really cool liquor department in a grocery store. Can confirm. Is there a case price on these? Yeah, 10% per bottle. I got a case of Cedar Ridge Brandy Cask Trifecta for like $48 a bottle instead of 54 or whatever it was.
I do like the Cedar Ridge stuff. They do produce a pretty solid single malt.
Very good, very good.
That was fun when we went.
That was fun.
I definitely afterwards needed to eat though.
Mm-hmm. Agreed.
I'm just glad. I don't care that I missed the tour. I'm just glad I made it to the single malt experience on that one.
Did I get you one of those, Randall?
It's the bees.
You good over there, bud?
I'm good. I'm done.
You ready? You're done?
Yeah,
ready.
I'm done.
All right, Drew, we're going to start with you. Fire them off.
All right. Generic category, single malt. Generic proof, I did 52. Generic casking, I did used. Specific, I did Scottish. Specific proof, I went up to 53.2.
53.2.
Yes. Specific casking, I just did ex-bourbon. And for distillery bottle, I did SMWS, colorful and flavorful.
All right, Ashley.
Single malt. Generic proof, 84. Casking used. Specific category, Scottish single malt. We're going to keep the specific ABV at 84. Casking ex-bourbon, 10-year-old for the tiebreaker. And I'm going to say Lefroy 10. Like I said, just winging it.
Good stuff, guys. Good stuff. All right. Do you have a sample out of the three of them that was your favorite?
2.
2 for Drew.
2. Yeah. All 3 were really good, but I think.
Oh,
2.
Ashley said 2.
Yeah, Ashley said 2.
Yeah, I said 2.
Okay, I'm sorry. I thought Drew said that. 2 for you as well, Drew, or are you picking a different one?
No, I like 2. 2 is actually probably my favorite. I like all 3. They were all very good. But, oh shoot!
What did you do?
I forgot.
He forgot
To pay the electric bill. It's okay.
All right.
I had some questions.
Well then, gentlemen, are you ready for the big reveal?
Let's do it.
So, sample number 2, both of you said single malt. You are both going to get a point there. It is single malt.
Hey, I met my goal.
There you go. Drew, you said 43%. Ashley, you said 100 proof. No points there. And we'll cover the actual proof in a minute.
Okay.
Eric Casking, both of you said new. Ashley, you started out with new and used, but you crossed it out and you said just go used. So you're going to get you both score a point on that. It is used only. Specific category, both of you guys said ASM, American Single Malt. It is not an American Single Malt.
No.
It is actually a Scottish Single Malt.
What?
So no points on that one. Drew, you bumped your proof up to 46%. Ashley, you stayed at 100 proof. Drew, you're going to take a point there. It is dead nuts on 46%. You both thought it had sherry casking, so ex-bourbon and sherry was your guess for both, or both of you guys had that same guess. It is ex-bourbon. However, the secondary cask is Madeira. And specifically Malmsey Madeira, which is ultra sweet Madeira.
That explains the
Distillery. Drew,
Hold on,
you said
I cut out. What was the?
You froze. Okay.
Yeah, I froze. What was
I thought you were frozen, but I wasn't sure.
What was this? What was the secondary cask?
Madeira.
Madeira. Oh,
And very specifically Malmsey Madeira.
Malmsey. Interesting. Okay.
Yes. Distillery. Drew, you said VDC, Virginia Distilling. And Ashley, you said Westland. And both of you guys said their sherry version of their ASM. Sherry wood for you, Ashley, and the sherry cask for Drew. It is actually Glenmorangie. And the bottle is the Baculta. So this is a ex-bourbon and then additional maturation in Malmsey Madeira casks. Malmsey Madeira is it's a Madeira wine, except they make it and they let the fermentation happen in the hottest part of the sun that they can get, which somehow creates an ultra sweet version of Madeira.
Ooh.
Yeah, very neat. But one of my favorite bottles in the
Definitely a good
cabinet.
one.
So that ends sample number 2 at a score of 3-2 in favor of Drew. So then we will move on to sample number 1. Again, both of you guys said single malt. You are both correct. You can get a point there. It is single malt. Drew, you said 46%. Ashley, you said 84 proof. Drew, you are going to get a point there. It is within the ±2 at 46%. You both said used casking. You were both correct. It is used casking. You both said Scottish single malt. You are both correct. It is Scottish single malt. Drew, you kept your proof at 46%. Ashley, you came, let's see, what did you do? You came up just a touch to 42.6%. Drew, you are taking a point on the specific. It is 46% as well. You both said ex-bourbon for specific casking. You are both half correct. There is also sherry casking in this one.
Ooh.
So we missed the points on that.
Mm-hmm.
It is 90% ex-bourbon, 10% sherry
on
the casking.
I missed the sweetness on it.
It's very small amount of sherry,
Yeah.
so it doesn't show up as much. Drew, you said Lafroig or Lamp Frog, as we now like to call it on the show.
Mm-hmm.
And you said the Cargis Warehouse 1. Ashley, you said an SMWS bottle, and I think you said Atlantic Morning Dip. And if my memory serves me correctly, that's distillery number 42, which I believe is Tobermory. So, however, neither one of those four guesses are correct. The distillery is Killoman, and the bottle is a standard shelfer, the Macure Bay. So that ends sample number 1, 5-3 in favor of Drew. So after the 2, we are at, where are we at? 8 to 5. 8. Right? 1, 2. Yes. 1, 2, 3. That's 5. 2, 3.
8 to
5. 1, 2, 3. Yep. 8 to 3 or 8 to 5. Yes. 8 to 5. I'm losing it.
You're losing it.
All right. Moving on. Sample number 3, third and final. Both you guys thought it was a single malt. What would be the chances that I send you all single malts?
High.
You think so? Think it's high chance?
High chance.
Yeah, you're right. It was a single malt. So you both are going to get a point there. Drew, you said 52%. Ashley, you said 84 proof. No points there. Nobody was in the plus or minus 2. You both said used casking. You're both correct. It is used casking. You both said Scottish single malt for specific category. It is Scottish single malt. So you're both going to get a point there.
What are the odds you send us 3 Scottish single malts?
Apparently pretty good.
At least it wasn't a
Drew,
repeat.
you came up to 53.2%. Ashley, you said 84 proof again. No points there. The actual proof on this one is 57.3% or 114.6 proof. Specific casking, you both said ex-bourbon only. You are both going to get a point there. It is ex-bourbon only. Drew, you said colorful and flavorful SMWS bottle, which colorful and flavorful is the name of the bottle, not the distillery. But if I reference that off that distillery, I don't remember what the one is off the top of my head, but I know it's not the distillery that this bottle is.
It's SMWS code 100.
Ashley, you said Lafroig 10-year, which is a very good guess. However, the actual distillery is Killoman again.
Oh.
And this time it is a single cask of Killoman, which I thought was rather funny that the randomizer dropped 2 Killomans on you guys.
I knew they seem from the same region when I
they were very similar.
So that ends in a tie, 4-4 on sample number 3. But over the course of the 3 samples, Drew, that puts you on top just a little bit, 12-9. Very good showing, Ashley. Very good showing, Drew.
Heck yeah, man.
Yeah, very excellent.
I did.
Yeah, not in your wheelhouse. You did excellent.
Great job, bud.
Appreciate it. Thank you. Good job to you. Go kick
good
ass.
Good job all around. You guys actually very good guesses all the way through. Thinking that the Glenmorangie was ASM was, I can see it. I totally can see it. That's a very American styling
Mhm.
flavors in it, and I like that. I like your guess of the ASM on that.
I mean, you can tell how close we are because our heads were very similar.
Mm-hmm.
And we drink a lot together. So.
Our guesses were, I mean, outside of proof, our guesses were identical, basically.
You guys
almost.
were very, very close. Yeah, very, very close on all your guesses. Which, generally speaking, there's at least one sample where the two people are totally opposite of each other, and you guys did not hit that. So that generally, when that happens, spreads the points out to one way or the other. But you guys were pretty close all the way through. Drew hitting the two proofs on the one sample really elevated you up a little bit.
Yeah.
So, but excellent job, gentlemen. I really enjoyed it. You guys did great. I mean, great guessing. So I don't have much else to say about that. You just did good. You did very good. Did you like the samples? I know you didn't particularly care for the peated ones, but
No, I like them all. The Killoman. I've actually never had Killoman, so I'm actually happy that I found something else. Now I can FOMO over something else and buy.
I'm going to reference this. The first one and the third one, Andrew will understand this one. It gave me the vibe of Finnegan's,
okay.
Oh yeah.
and it's a I guess Irish pub, but they have a good Scotch and Irish whiskey selection. And I was just like, yep, it smells like when I just walked into Finnegan's.
Yeah. I haven't been there in a long time.
I get to go there next month. Get to go have a nice little social there. That'd be fun.
Yeah.
What did I
I
take to
should-
Milwaukee, Patty? Sorry, I just catch up on the chat after reading all that because there's a whole bunch of
Oh Lord. Probably
comments
gonna-
come in while I'm doing that. Drew getting top, getting close to a points leader position there.
Wait, really?
Yeah. I mean, if you're talking about just round one, Martin scored 12 and Adam scored 15. So you're tied for second on the points lead after round one.
Wow.
So Drew, that means
Who I got next?
well, you got the Bourbon Nymph next, and that's February 18. Is that schedule out yet
No.
for you?
No.
Okay.
Our schedules don't come out to like 3 days before the next block starts, which is annoying. Let me see where I'm at. I should be able to get that off. If I'm where I think I am, I should be able to get that off.
Okay. Well, you let me know, and as soon as you can.
Yeah.
Obviously, I'm gonna finish packaging up the bottles since I know who they're both going to now. I mean, the boxes are sitting here waiting for the labels to go on. But I will get them sent out regardless of what the date's going to be, and we'll play with that. There may be a switch off at the 215. That doesn't sound right either. I can't read my writing from here. 218. That can't be 215 and 218. That doesn't work.
Here, I'll pull the calendar up for you.
Yeah, I just can't read my. It might be 225 would be that one.
Yeah, 215's a Sunday.
Well, can't do that. Can't do the show on a Sunday.
Not on the Lord's Day. No drinking on that day.
Nonsense. Sundays are for scotch.
Oh, a little bit of foreshadowing there.
Yeah, it must be 225, and I just can't see the curvature of the two. That's what I'm thinking.
Well, that was fun. Those were all really good. Yeah.
That was fun. That was you guys are good company. Good company.
That one was fun. I did enjoy all three. I mean, certainly Scotch is not in my wheelhouse at all.
Yeah. And it,
But-
the thing about it is it's not everything is for everybody, but at least you have the open-mindedness to be okay and try it and can appreciate for what it is, whether you do
Oh,
or
yeah.
you don't like it. You know what I mean? And that's the important part, that you can appreciate
for
it for
sure.
what it is, whether you do or you don't like it.
For sure.
So all right, everybody. What is today? Today is what? The 22nd.
Thursday,
22nd.
22nd.
Okay, so what's the next Wednesday? 22nd. So 7 more days be the 29th. 129. Where is 129? Why don't I have a 129? I really got to figure out what's happening here. Oh, I do have a 129. No, I have a 128 because we're looking at Wednesday, not Thursday. Yeah,
28.
it's Thursday today. Yeah, the next one is Dylan, U.S. Smallcraft, and Megan at Whiskey Care on 128. So that is Wednesday. That one I can read. I wrote it bigger.
Great job, Jared.
Yes. All right, everybody. Thank you in the chat for joining in and your comments, and Spicy for saying things that my mother should not see. But
Embarrassing.
I had a joke for Drew, but I figured I would save it for backstage.
Oh, you make the joke. It's fine.
Get it. Send it.
You
Unless
sure?
it's going to get us canceled. But, we
It
haven't
won't
been
get us
canceled yet.
I mean, I kind of gave it away at this point. Hey, guess what I saw hanging out together? These nuts.
And just like that, we're going to go out on the D's nuts joke. All right, everybody. Until Wednesday, I appreciate you. Cheers.
Cheers.
Thank you for coming. Thank you for sticking around. Thank you for tuning in. Gentlemen, thank you for participating and doing a great job. Drew, congratulations. Ashley, excellent job.
Appreciate
And
it. Thank you.
I'm not going to end on a D's nuts joke, but cheers, everybody.
Cheers.